If you've ever seen Premiere Pro error code 4 while rendering or exporting, you already know how frustrating it can be. In most cases, this error is related to a disk full issue or an I/O problem, which usually means Premiere Pro does not have enough storage space or cannot write files properly during export. The good news is that this is usually fixable, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through each step to solve it safely and quickly. Before we jump in, if this tutorial helps you out, please hit the like button and subscribe for more Adobe Premiere Pro tips, fixes, and editing tutorials. It really helps the channel grow, and it lets me make more videos just like this one. Alright, let's start with the most common cause, storage space. Premiere Pro needs enough free space on your drives to render, cache, and export video properly. A good rule of thumb is to keep at least 10 to 20% free space on your main drive, especially your startup drive. So first, check your available storage. If your drive is nearly full, delete unnecessary files, empty the recycle bin or trash, and move large files to an external drive if needed. Sometimes just freeing up a little space can instantly fix error code 4. Next, clear your media cache files. Over time, Premiere Pro builds up cache files that can become corrupted or take up too much space. To do this, go to Edit, then Preferences, then Media Cache. In that window, look for the option to remove media cache files and click Delete. If you see an option to delete unused cache files, that's a good place to start too. After clearing the cache, restart Premiere Pro and try exporting again. This step often solves hidden performance and file writing issues. If the error still appears, the next thing to try is changing your export location. Sometimes the folder you are exporting to does not have enough space, or it may be on a drive that is experiencing issues. When you open the Export tab, change the destination folder to a different drive with more free space. If possible, choose a fast internal drive or a healthy external SSD. Avoid exporting directly to a nearly full desktop folder or a drive that is low on space. This simple change can make a big difference. Another useful fix is to change the renderer. Go to File, then Project Settings, then General. Under Renderer, try switching from the GPU-based option to Mercury Playback Engine software only. This forces Premiere Pro to use software rendering instead of hardware acceleration, which can help if the problem is being caused by a GPU driver issue or rendering conflict. After switching it, test your export again and see if the error is gone. If the error happens at the same point every time, that usually means there is a specific clip, effect, or plugin causing the problem. Go back to that area in your timeline and remove any third-party effects, heavy transitions, or plugins applied to that section, then try exporting again. If the export works after removing one effect, you've likely found the culprit. You can always replace it with a simpler effect or update the plugin later. Another very effective method is render and replace. First, identify the segment causing the error by checking the timecode or the export failure point, then set your in and out points around that section. After that, go to Sequence and choose Render In to Out. This pre-renders the problem section before export, which can help Premiere Pro handle it more reliably. If needed, you can also render the section and then try the full export again. At this point, if you are still getting error code 4, it's worth checking whether the issue is project-specific or system-wide. Try exporting a shorter section of the timeline. If that works, the problem is likely isolated to one clip or effect. If it still fails, you may need to revisit your drive space, cache files, renderer, or export destination one more time. In many cases, combining 2 or 3 of these fixes is what finally solves it. So to quickly recap, Premiere Pro error code 4 is usually caused by low disk space, a damaged cache, a bad export location, a renderer issue, or a problematic effect on the timeline. Start by freeing up storage, then clear your media cache, change the export folder, switch the renderer to software only, remove any troublesome effects, and use render and replace on the problem section. That workflow fixes the majority of export errors. If this video helped you, please give it a like and subscribe for more Premiere Pro troubleshooting guides, editing workflows, and beginner-friendly tutorials. And if you want, I can also make a follow-up video showing how to fix other Premiere Pro export errors step by step. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.